Hey, good evening. I sprung this up on you. So I didn't make an announcement today, but of course it's Wednesday and it's 8:30, which means it's Trust and Money TV. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good week, looking after yourself. When you come on, if you come on live, say hello, let me know you're live. If you catch up on replay, comment replay so I know when you're watching it as well. And I have not asked this for a while. Can you let me know where you're watching from, where you are listening from? I want to know as well. And if you catch this on YouTube, you know what to do. Subscribe, comment if you have any questions, anything like that. Okay, that's all that out of the way. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Trust. I am a budget coach to professional women looking to keep hold of more of their money, and I show them how to do that through budgeting, money management, and all of that. And so we are very much aligned. We're talking about that today. What I had in mind to talk about was intentions. The word intentions have been playing around in my mind for the last few days. And so I wanted to talk about it. I mean, we all know what it means, having an intention for something. Sometimes it's not clear enough. Sometimes it's not fully formed enough, and that can impact our ability to actually implement it and actually follow it through. Now, intentions, we can have that in terms of our lives, which I hope we all do, sort of things that we would like for it in a really clear way, in our life, in our health, in our money, which is, what I focus on, which is what I coach about, having an intention for your money. And that makes such a difference. It makes such a difference in terms of our trajectory, how we're going to manage it, how we're going to look after it, and if our money is going to do for us what we want it to do. And that is very much aligned with the sort of coaching that I do. It's giving you the power, giving you the control of telling your money where you want it to go. Not everybody else taking it here, this, here, or the other. What I coach women to do is be the person in the driver's seat, truly and really, spending it on things that you actually want to spend it on. So case in point, this weekend, it's the weekend. A lot of us have the habit of, it's Saturday or it's Wednesday, whatever that day is for us, it means shopping day. But actually stopping to think, right, am I just doing this out of habit, or do I actually need to? And does it align with what my intentions are? Now, that's just a little example. It could be in anything bigger. Is the action you're taking intentional? Does it align with what your goals are? And that's what I want to zero in on. Being intentional in the little things, it's going to add up to the bigger things and then lead to ultimately achieving what you're wanting to achieve. So that's it on the money front. I want you to spend some time thinking about it. Some of the habits that you have, I've had to think about it as well. Like I said, case in point, just this past weekend just gone, I like going to the shop on Saturdays, but just taking a moment to think, actually, do I need to? Or is this just something I'm doing because I need to do it? Do I need it? And it turned out I didn't. And going out there wasn't aligned with what my intention was for my money and the plans that I ultimately have. Just for that weekend, just on a small scale, everything's connected, everything adds up. And so just following on from that, I know that some of you have been listening to me for a while. Some of you might be new here. And so I want to share with you my intentions yet again for my coaching, for why this page is here. So the Budget Fairy, this is an idea I came up with last summer, and all I had was an idea and a name. What I wanted to do was help people learn how to manage money better, because I know what being able to do that did for me when I was going through a very difficult time. And you don't need to be going through a very difficult time right now for you to have a need to know how to manage money. But that was the focus at the time. So I am going to say it out loud. I am going to put it out there, and I want to share that with you. My intention is to have 1,000 women that I have helped feel empowered to manage their money. 1,000 women, giving them the skills to manage their money. And I want to know I've done that because I will have testimonials from them. 1,000 women that I can directly say I have helped go from being completely confused or not being sure how to manage their finances to feeling like they know what to do. That is my intention. That is the mission. And I want to share that with you guys openly. And if you want to be one of those 1,000, it will be my absolute pleasure to take you on that journey and get you out on the other side, living financially in a way that is more, just feeling more in control. Just feeling more empowered. So that's the intention. I am putting it out there, and I know it works because just recently I have had a change happen. So what are we on? We're in July. A couple of months ago, I made a video, I'm sure I've talked about it on a live here as well, that I was turning my intention towards the way my business money was set up, that I wanted to clear some of it and clear some of the debt that I had taken on to get my business started. And so I set my intention on that's what I was going to do, and start performing the actions that aligned with that. In less than 3 months, we are £3,000 less. So £3,000 has been paid off. I don't make a crazy amount of money. Nothing dramatic's changed between then and now, but the intention was there and the actions will follow. And so we're £3,000 paid off over the last 2 months, and my net worth has gone up at the same time. Intention, action. And this is not my first time doing that. The first time I had to pay off debt, the first time I ever went into debt, that was back in 2015. So I was coming to the end of a 2-year period of not being allowed to work. I've probably shared this story with you before. It started back in end of 2013, and we're coming down to 2015. It's been going on for a while. My savings were exhausted, and I needed to get by, right? I had moved to a new town, and the support system that I had in place at the new town, at the previous place, was sort of taken away. And so I had to find new ways and means, and that meant going into some debt, borrowing some money to pay for the essentials. As soon as I was able to get back to work, I set my intention to pay that off, and it was done. Within a few months, it was done. So I know how to do that. I've done that before, which is why going into this time, I knew exactly how to do it. And like I said, 2 months in, £3,000 down, I have a clear vision of when I want it paid off, how I'm going to do it. And this is part of the debt-free challenge that we're running in my private group as well, which if you're not part of that, you're missing out. Come in there, the more sort of intimate and more support there. So again, intentions. That was what was sticking out for me. I want to hear, what do you have planned financially? What financial plans do you think, right, I'm going to go away and set intentions for, or you already have intentions for them? If you are feeling brave, share them below, or otherwise, come in my private group and share it. You have people cheering you on, giving you that extra boost to get that done. So I look forward to getting your comments and your feedback. Just before I finish, I mentioned last week that I am currently conducting a bunch of interviews because I wanted to bring you guys so much more value. and talk about other areas of life that will align and support the information I already share. So I am really enjoying those. I'm enjoying talking to the women and hearing their stories. It's so much fun, and I can't wait to start sharing that with you. So I think I am going to release the first one next week, and it's going to be really aligned with this as well. So this talk about intention is going to take that conversation even further. She blew my mind, and I'm sure she will yours as well. Just listening to her articulate her journey, how she's come about, and her thoughts, and just fantastic. So I'm going to share that next week, so look out for that. I will stream that on, and you'll get my live reaction as well, because what I did was I didn't ask to hear the story before the interview, so I wanted to hear it live, so you get my live reaction as well as my mind's getting blown. Okay, I am going to leave it there. So key message, intentions, spend some time thinking about it, the little things, the big things, your money, and focusing on your benefit. What are you going to gain from being more intentional in how you handle your finances? It's the best. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Have a fantastic rest of the week, and I will speak to you soon. Take care.